Hello everyone, welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa, and today I'm gonna make fasting food. Not fast food, but fasting food. I know, right? Fasting and food, but that's how it is. And today we are going to make this traditional Maharashtrian dish which is called as Sabudana Khichdi, and we are going to make it the authentic way. So let's make your kitchen your family's favorite restaurant by making authentic fasting Sabudana Khichdi. So let's see what we're going to need to make this. So for this you're going to need 1 cup of sabudana, also known as sago, half cup of peanuts, and if you have some peanut powder then 1/4 cup of peanut powder, 1 medium sized boiled and cubed potato, 1/4 cup of cilantro which is dhania, half teaspoon of cumin seeds which is jeera, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 medium sized mild green chilies, half a lemon, salt, oil, and we are also going to need some ghee. So let's begin our process of making Sabudana Khichdi. So guys, for this recipe you need water soaked sabudana, and it needs to be done very properly to get the best results. So guys, let's start the process by taking the sabudana and adding it to our colander. Then we are going to rinse it. Do not be afraid to use your hands while rinsing it. And now we need to soak the sabudana. So let's first transfer the sabudana in a bowl and then add water. Make sure that the water drowns the sabudana. You should be able to see the water on the surface, and keep it aside for the next 3 to 4 hours. I usually prefer to keep the sabudana soaked overnight and make it for breakfast or for an evening snack. After 3 to 4 hours, look at our sabudana. It's looking absolutely amazing. It has soaked up all of that water and it's looking nice and puffed up. Now it's time to begin making our khichdi. So for the khichdi we are going to need some peanut powder. So now take a pan and add these peanuts into this pan. We are going to dry roast them for the next 3 to 5 minutes, or until they start showing some color. Once they start showing some color, we are going to let it cool down a bit, and then using our hands we are going to remove the covers of these peanuts. They are going to come out very easily. Then we need to add it to the blender and make a coarse powder out of it. See, this powder is perfect. This is how your peanut powder should look like. Now I'm going to take about 1/4 cup of this peanut powder and add it to my soaked sabudana. Now let's add about half teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar and lime juice of half a lime. Now let's mix it all together and let's keep it aside. In a pan, I've already added some oil and some clarified butter, which is nothing but ghee. And it's nice and hot, so it's time for us to add some jeera, which is cumin seeds. And once it starts sizzling, it's time for us to add some green chilies, followed by the boiled potatoes. I also like to add a little salt, just enough for the potatoes at this point. And we are going to cook this for just about half a minute on medium flame. Half a minute later, let's add the sabudana along with the cilantro, which is dhania, and mix it all well together. Now let's cover it up. Make sure that the flame is on medium and cook it for the next 8 to 10 minutes. Do not forget to stir it in intervals. Once the sabudana starts looking a little transparent, that means it's time for you to turn off the flame and keep the lid on and let it sit for the next 5 minutes. This will help the sabudana to become even more softer. After 5 minutes, guys, it's time for me to serve, and let's garnish it with some fresh dhania and a wedge of lime. And now I am digging in. Amazing, mazedar, The simplicity of this dish is what makes it so amazing. Do give it a try if you haven't made it before. If you have made it before, give this way a try and do let me know what you think about it. Do let me know what other fasting recipes you would like to see in the comment section. And I will see you very soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.